Now, narrowing down to his state, Ekiti, where governorship election would be taking place next year, I took him up on the defection of a high-profile member of the APC in Ekiti State to Labour Party, and specifically talking about House of Reps member Opeyemi Bamidele, who has come out to say he would be running for the governorship of the state next year on the platform of Labour Party. Listen to what the governor said about the issue.
Well, really, the case of Opeyemi is a case for his constituents to deal with. It's not really a party matter.
No, because there's no division in your party.
If his
it lies to your party to ask the National Assembly to declare his seats vacant because there's no faction.
Well, that's not a matter that we have even given serious consideration. I understand that he says he's running in another party. He's yet to formally inform this party that he has left the party. When he does that, if he does that, there are two ways in which he has to do that to make it formal. It's not enough for it to be rumored that he's doing this or doing that. He needs to formally, at least in the House of Representatives, notify the leadership of the House that he has crossed to a purported party. He also needs to inform us that he's no longer a member of our party. When he does that, then we'll cross the bridge. To the best of my knowledge, he hasn't done that.
There is also not a good commentary that a high profile of your member from the same state, the same party as yourself, would choose to, run against you, so to speak. Someone you were very close to.
What's
and people have been asking, at what point did you disagree?
You don't need to disagree to be ambitious. Ambition does not necessarily require any reason. It's just an ambition. I have not had cause to disagree with anyone, not least Opeyemi. Two, if Opeyemi wants to run for office, for whatever reason, endorsement is not tantamount to refusal to run. Has he approached anybody in the party that he wants to run? Has he approached his ward? Has he approached his local government party leadership? Has he approached the state party leadership?
Well, maybe he feels there's no need to do that because you have been endorsed by the powers that be in the party.
For goodness sake, recall our history, did you? And you're very prolific about this. Ekiti Adashin was endorsed by Chief Opeyemi. Chief Josiah Olawoyin was endorsed by Chief Opeyemi in UPN. A primary took place. C.O. Adebayo, who was not endorsed, won that primary against Josiah Olawoyin, a close pal of Chief Opeyemi, who had been publicly endorsed because Chief Opeyemi said all the candidates of the party at the time should be allowed to run again. In Ondo State, Omobori ran against Chief Ekiti Adashin in these primaries and lost. That was when he left. In Kwara State, C.O. Adebayo ran against Olawoyin and won.
So in essence, you're saying there's going to be primaries, there's going to be governorship primaries in your party?
As far as our party is concerned, at no time, if you want to run on the pages of newspaper, that's your own prerogative. This is a party that has process. Everybody who belongs to this party is fully aware of what the constitution of this party says. Even parties that we do not belong to, I am in this state, at least no fewer than 30 aspirants have gone to PDP secretariat in this state to formally notify the leadership of the party that they are in the gubernatorial race in their party. So, how do you declare gubernatorial ambitions in newspapers and you do not inform your party that you want to run? And then you claim you have been debarred from running and there's no internal democracy. Yet, all you have a problem with was that the leadership of the party, both at national and state, said, by what we have seen, by the feedback we get from the people in the state, we don't want to change a winning team. We would love the governor to run again. But they never at any point debarred anyone from running.
But some would say that's a very strong statement. I mean, you don't even need to be told that, nobody needs to come into the race. That is a clear signal that if the leadership of the party could come out to say, look, based on what we have seen, based on what we have heard, and based on, the reactions from the people, we don't want to change a winning team. It's a clear message that nobody should even try at all.
No. It's not a message that nobody should run. I just give you an example from the same progressive camp. C.O. Adebayo had no chance in hell if you go by the parameters of the politics of Kwara. At the time, he was the UPN in Kwara.
So are you saying you could be beaten in the primary?
It's about internal democracy. It's about allowing the people to have their say. It's not about portraying that you have support. Then test the support you have. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I could be beaten, and I'm not saying I couldn't be beaten. I am saying it is a democracy. I am a passionate Democrat. If you believe that you have the popularity you often claim you have in the press, test it.